Riebhoff, who has over 200 yards rushing and a handful of touchdowns to your credit tonight. Big game for you. You were not only making people miss, but running through people. Looks like you've kind of made a point to pick it up in the running game this year.
Yeah, that's definitely been another part of my game that I had to work on this summer, was just faster. I just looked at myself on film and thought I was a little bit sluggish last year, and I knew that that was something I could improve on. And this year, this summertime, I was a lot of squats, a lot of footwork, a lot of football agilities and stuff like that. I feel like it's paying off right now.
So you told us last year, I remember in week 1 when you had a touchdown run where you made some guys miss, your teammates tend to kid you a little bit about your moves. Are they still doing that?
Yeah, they still call me pretty slow, and they still give me guff. But you know what? I think I've improved just in the quickness aspect, and I don't know. I think I've gotten better at the jukes.
You've been around Audubon football your whole life, from your dad coaching to being the center of the team here for the last 3 years now at quarterback and the defensive back position. What's it been like to see this kind of transformation from Wheeler football, from a team that wasn't always towards the top of the heap to now a real contender statewide?
I've been on the sideline since my kindergarten year. I've seen a lot of ups and downs throughout the years, and to be able to be part of this, like my last 3 years, and now going into my senior year of some really good teams, it feels good to see the tide, how it's turned, and kids are really buying in, and it's sweet to see.
How hungry is this team, especially after kind of a tough way to go out last year?
Yeah, last year stung, and it still stings when you think about it, but it motivates you every day in practice. You know, you don't want to. We talk about how we had the lead in the last 3 minutes, and how are we going to finish? And that's how we finish practice every day. We got to finish harder than we started.
We always ask the coaches kind of what they learn about their team after seeing them each and every time out. We don't always necessarily ask the players about how they would evaluate their overall team's performance. But what are some things about this group this year that you guys have found out about yourselves just through your 2-0 start?
That we got some weapons that can run the ball. Josh, when he's not receiving it, he can run the ball. There, he broke one late in the game, and that kind of sealed it. You know, he busted one. And Nolan, everybody knows that Nolan had really impressive stats last year, and he's a guy that you can go to this year. And I think it's helped that I've improved in my run game. And there's even more guys like Jackson that you can get involved with the jet sweep and get some guys on the edge. And it's a lot of weapons to deal with.
Defensively, obviously, you guys are pretty stout too, and I suppose that's something we probably don't talk about nearly enough. Coach Christensen putting in the scheme and you guys executing it. Do you think that could be maybe the difference for you guys, the way you're able to defend against some of these high-powered offenses?
Coach K puts in the man hours when it comes to watching film. That guy has a game plan every week, and he preaches it, and it really sticks with us. We buy in every week. And that guy is really good at what he does on the defensive side. And Coach Burks, too, on offense. Those guys watch ample amount of film. It's insane what they come up with, and they're good at what they do.
Coon Rapids Bayard next week. Give us just a little sneak preview of what you guys will be maybe looking for a little bit in that one.
We know we got to keep our foot on the gas. We know that they lost some guys from last year, but so what? They're going to be competitive, and they're going to want to run the ball on us like they try to do. And we got to just come out with the same mentality as this week, and that we got to be the more physical team, and we got to be able to take it to them.
All right, you probably want to go celebrate by now, don't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got to give my line a shout-out, though. Nothing would happen without those big three up front, and they don't get near enough credit. If something needs to be made, an adjustment, they say they're going to kick them out, we need to cut it up, we listen. And those guys are really good at what they do. And Luke's just jumped right in this year, and he's done really well. And Dylan and Joseph, they're veterans. They're good at what they do.
Yeah, Dylan Obermeyer, Joseph Zager, and Luke Mazinski on that offensive line for Audubon. Tyler, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.